There was firing everywhere, gunshots and blasts accompanied by fire and screams, which synchronized themselves to make their own musical eve. There was little space for any mistake, for one minor here and there could cost someone their life. The army had invaded the terrorist base and chaos was set free. One by one, terrorists hitting the ground and high-pitched shrieks followed them. Shrieks which once you hear could imbibe themselves in your ears forever, haunting you and destroying every little sanity which you possess. The firing persisted, relentlessly slaughtering every one of those who named themselves God, who wanted to rule the world, and each one of those blended in them. Oh, someone was hiding under the table, ears shut, and so were her eyes. She didn't want to see or hear any of this, but after a while, when she heard a painful groan calling out her name, she dared to step out of her secret hideout. Ears still covered, eyes still closed, legs moving swiftly in the direction of the moan. Oh, it was her father, the leader of the terrorist base, uttering his final words, remembering his daughter who was unknown of the fact that how cruel her sweet dad was. She didn't want any of this, but she was a woman, a daughter, and when it came to protecting her dad, she had failed. And when she saw that teardrop rolling out of her father's eyes, all she wanted to seek was revenge. Revenge by killing each and every one of those army men who viciously sucked out her father's life. She was determined, and the feeling of vengeance which flowed through each and every vein of her was firing her up. She dipped her thumb in her father's blood and applied it on her forehead. She lifted his rifle by both her hands and raised it over her head, shouting slogans of vengeance, of how a 10 years old set out on the field to seek revenge. How a 10 years old was forced to become a terrorist. Her legs thundered the ground beneath her. Her roar echoed throughout the base, and the bullets which came out of the barrel of a rifle had only one word, vengeance, inscribed on it. She went on to kill a handful of soldiers until a bullet pierced the center of her heart, tearing each and every image, every memory of her father which was remaining in it. She fell on her knees, still firing at the enemies, and one more bullet hit her, and she fell on the ground, immobile. Her tongue was only crying out one name, Abba, Abba, and